Welcome to SM Movie Recaps Review Channel, and today we're exploring the mind-bending thriller we like. Prepare yourself for shocking revelations that will leave you stunned. In this futuristic world, top engineers and researchers have developed perfect artificial companions, robotic partners designed to be flawless wives who never argue, always smile, and remain eternally content. This initiative is known as the Perfect Partner Project. These mechanical beings look exactly like real humans, but they operate using advanced computer systems. Meet our main character. Detective William works in law enforcement and specializes in android security. His daily duties involve tracking down and recovering escaped artificial women, as public protests against these machines have been increasing. Angry groups of people, organized by a mysterious leader called the Arena Commander, regularly demonstrate against the robot program. After losing his real spouse recently, William decides to purchase his own artificial partner from the manufacturing company. The android he orders is designed to be an exact duplicate of his late wife, also named Meredith. When William arrives to collect his new companion, memories flood back of his first encounter with his original wife. She had visited his home years ago, gathering signatures for a campaign against artificial humans. Now, William takes his mechanical wife home, places her on the living room sofa, and activates her system. Daily life begins. William patiently teaches Meredith basic functions, how to move around the house and communicate properly. He then guides her to their bedroom, where he spends considerable time configuring her various advanced features and capabilities. Once all systems are fully operational, Meredith is ready to begin their relationship. However, when William asks her to spend the night beside him, she explains that her power source is completely depleted and she must recharge immediately. Instead of going directly to her charging station, the android first examines personal items belonging to William's deceased wife that she finds in the bedroom drawers. She then stands quietly by the window, observing the outside world with curious interest. Strange behaviors emerge. The next morning, William expects his perfectly programmed wife to prepare a wonderful breakfast. However, he becomes frustrated when she refuses to cook bacon, explaining that her safety protocols prevent this action. While they eat together, a news broadcast reports another incident involving stolen android women. Criminal organizations have been capturing these machines to use them in dangerous illegal activities. At his workplace, William receives a new case assignment, locating two missing android females. His superiors also announce that he has earned recognition as their top officer this week. When William discovers one of the kidnapped robots, he ignores official procedures and attempts a solo rescue mission. He removes the control device from around her neck, and his partner Jack arrives to assist. By then, William has already eliminated the criminals, claiming they fought back and gave him no choice. The dream world. During her rest cycle, Meredith enters sleep mode, where a virtual reality system creates artificial dreams for her. The program sends her to a birthday celebration concert, where she interacts with various digital characters. During this dream, she encounters a mysterious figure wearing a mask, who gives her a business card, featuring a red bird symbol. Before this stranger can explain his purpose, William appears in the dream and interrupts their conversation. Later, Meredith accesses her programming menu and discovers her list of assigned hobbies. She requests that the system add knitting to her interests. Afterward, she creates a decorative pillow featuring the same red bird from the business card. The android decides to take a bicycle ride through the nearby forest, where she meets an aggressive woman who keeps insisting that Meredith must remember something crucial from her past. Memories and mysteries. When Meredith returns home and tells William about the strange encounter, he dismisses her concerns. He assumes the woman is simply bitter about being replaced by an artificial companion. After treating minor injuries on Meredith's legs, they shower together. She then presents him with the pillow she created that day. William feels touched by the gesture, but finds it puzzling. since his original wife never had any knitting skills. William shares a story about their first meeting on a park bench, where he asked permission to sit beside her, but she declined his request. During evening hours, Meredith reads through the real Meredith's personal journal, but none of the written experiences trigger any recognition. When she enters sleep mode and asks the dream operator to show her these memories, she discovers the files are restricted and cannot be accessed. Her memory database contains records of the park bench meeting, but in this version, instead of William approaching, a masked stranger walks up to her and asks her to remember something important. Just as this crucial moment unfolds, William wakes his wife, preventing her from learning how the encounter ended. He brings her to their bed and discards the bird pillow by throwing it in the garbage. While waiting for William to fall asleep, Meredith secretly searches through archived video recordings from the real Meredith's life. In these clips, she appears genuinely happy, with William, laughing and enjoying their time together. New assignments and revelations. William receives another case involving Lisa Miller, a missing android. He tracks her down at her workplace, where she's been living secretly as a regular office secretary, pretending to be human. William informs Lisa that she must return to the company for memory reprogramming. Rather than accept this fate, Lisa makes a desperate choice and jumps from the building window. The mysterious woman from the forest, whose name is Louise, returns to William's house while he's at work. She asks Meredith to look directly at her so she can record an important message through the android's visual system. In this recording, Louise mentions someone called Keen who desperately wants to meet with Meredith. Corporate expansion. The robot manufacturing company announces their newest product line, perfect artificial children who will never age or grow up. William studies their marketing materials carefully, then visits the company's virtual reality center for a meeting. He reports Lisa's suicide and expresses concern that other androids might also develop the ability to make independent decisions. However, the company executives refuse to address this potential problem. Upon returning home, William discovers that Meredith has knitted another pillow decorated with the bird symbol. This repetitive behavior begins to worry him, especially after learning about Louise's unauthorized visit. His partner Jack is spending time with his own android companion when William calls, frightened that someone has been inside his house. William finds a hidden note, making it clear that his wife suspects him of something. Dark confessions. Under pressure, William admits to Meredith that he previously erased portions of her memory because she had participated in violent attacks against innocent people that resulted in deaths. William realizes that Keen is somehow tracking him through Meredith's consciousness. He explains the situation to Jack and asks for help monitoring Keen through Meredith's dream sequences. William decides to enter his wife's dreams directly. As expected, they encounter Keen there, this time without his mask. A violent confrontation breaks out between the two men, but Keen escapes when Meredith suddenly wakes up during the fight. Jack reminds William that they have no legal authority to use violence, even within dream scenarios. However, William ignores his partner's warnings and vows to eliminate Keen during their next encounter. Memory erasure facility. William informs his wife that she must undergo another memory deletion procedure the following day. Despite her pleas not to go through with it, William insists it's necessary for her safety. Meredith is taken to a processing facility where dozens of other androids wait in line for the same treatment. One of the other androids, named Oya, reveals to Meredith that she has experienced this exact situation many times before, and each time she encounters the same group of androids. Oya secretly teaches Meredith a method for preserving her memories and maintaining her true identity. She asks Meredith to keep this technique confidential, or else they won't be able to continue helping the arena commander fight against the Perfect Partner project. Meredith discovers that she has already used Oya's advice in the past, meaning she has hidden memories somewhere deep in her system that William hasn't found. The androids lie on the floor together, attempting to recover these buried experiences. Meanwhile, Louise visits Jack, his home and gives his android companion a data storage device containing damaging information about William. The truth revealed. After the memory procedure, William brings Meredith home and the cycle begins again. She sits motionless on the couch, unable to walk or speak. Just as William tells her that he is her husband, Jack enters the room and contradicts this claim. The shocking truth emerges. Meredith was never William's wife. The real story is that William once saw a beautiful woman and became obsessed with having her. He kidnapped her from her fiancé Keen, murdering Keen in the process. However, Keen managed to preserve some of his memories, allowing him to appear in Meredith's dreams. Jack urges William to confess his crimes and surrender to authorities. But William refuses. In a moment of rage, he kills Jack right in front of Meredith. Recovered memories. Meredith's suppressed memories suddenly return, and she witnesses the horrible night when William arrested her real fiancé and brought her to his house, leaving Keen's body behind. William forced a shock collar around her neck and tried to make her submit to him while she was still alive. When it became clear that she would never cooperate, he used a small pillow with an embroidered red bird to end her life. Afterward, he created an electronic version of her. William believes Meredith should feel grateful for her new artificial existence, but she disagrees completely. She accesses her system settings and increases her physical strength to maximum levels. Without hesitation, she overpowers her captor, making him suffer as he once made her suffer. She picks up the handmade pillow with the red bird design. The final truth. As Meredith's complete memories return, she realizes that she and Louise have been fighting against William for many years. Louise's latest plan involved using Keen's image in the dreams, hoping this would help Meredith remember everything. Louise gives her friend the engagement ring that was found in Keen's pocket. He had been planning to propose to Meredith. She remembers their real first meeting on the park bench and romantic evenings they shared in outdoor camping tents. Throughout all these genuine memories, Keen was always by her side, not William. The story concludes with the arena commander addressing a large crowd, inspiring them with speeches about equal rights for androids. In a final twist, we learn that the arena commander is actually Meredith herself, who has been organizing the resistance movement and preparing for the arrival of a digital version of William that the company plans to create. This complex story explores themes of identity, memory, love, and the consequences of trying to control others through technology.